Hey, how's it going? It's Skyward Shield. Welcome back to more. Hold on a second. I just noticed something. There's a setting I just... Oh, okay. Auto run is not set on my other files. I actually have to press shift to run. I just noticed that now. Cool. Alright. Also, I learned something. So, watch what I'm doing here. You can actually just click everything within a one tile radius and you'll get them all without having to do much. So anyway, how's it going? We're back here with Let's Live in Stardew Valley. I kind of forgot what last time we did, but I know I got the fishing rod not too long ago. I don't think I need to plan anything else, so no need to waste that extra energy. Let me put this stuff away. But what I do know is we're going to go explore and get some more materials. I don't know if there's anything worth getting right now, but we'll see. It has been a long time. Today I'm recording this in June. And I think, when did I start this thing again? Like January, February? Around there? By the way, it's been too long. I'm using Streamlabs to record this, see if there's any bit of a difference. And because regular OBS happens to cause... It puts more strain on the computer, and I don't think it should. You know, it should be smarter than that. But we'll see how this works out. The audio might be a bit different. Like, the game may be too quiet. I won't know till after I'm done recording it. Or should I say, like... It's locked. Yeah, I can't go in there yet. 10,000 gold. Oh, she's got recipes as well. I'm not going to buy anything right now. I just want to see how much it costs to make a silo and all that. You got a coop, which can store some animals. Before you make anything, you need to make a silo. I think the watering, or the well, is good if you have, the well is good if you don't have a water spot, which usually you will. Oh, I can make this right now. I just need some copper bars. That's going to be a problem. I think the goal by the end of the month to me is to get at least a silo set up if possible, but money doesn't seem to be an issue. Before you get a barn set up, like you want to raise animals, you need a silo because they need to feed. They need to feed off stuff. Ah, hey, look. A leak. Hatsune Miku would love that. The rocks are still in the way. I think they'll be gone by tomorrow. I know this is a good spot to fish, but right now, we don't need to do that. Got more important things to do. Such as meeting up with Haley. But I don't know where she'll be today. I don't think she'll be taking pictures. I might see her by the, what do you call? Maybe I'll see her near, I'll see her in town instead. Oh, and if you're wondering why I still haven't cut the grass, it's relating to the silo. I should mention, I still don't know, I barely know anything about this game. In fact, if I'm being totally honest, I'm kind of getting a guide up every now and again, like before I record, just to kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, just to make sure I don't slip up. Ugh. But yeah, I want to at least have some clue of what I'm doing. But I think part of the fun, part of the charm is that because I don't know everything I'm doing. Oh, hey, there you are. I decided I'm going to organize my clothes today. I have to throw out all of last year's styles to make room for the new ones. Just throw them away. Yikes. Very lucky to have a library in such a small town. With 300 pieces of wood, this could be fixed. Yeah, get ready to grind for a lot of those. Oh, hey! There's worms here. I'll throw away that. Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty good. Today, there's not much we can do. It's just more so kind of explore more, get more materials, gather like forage for stuff, and in this case, turn in this fossil. Oh, I don't think this was here before. I don't remember this cutscene. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. What's this? You found something? Let me see it. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We could make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Okay. I think that's new. I don't remember that. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. You can actually move stuff around to organize them properly. That's really neat. And we got some money. Alright. 250G will do. Can't say no to that. There we go. Got plenty of daffodils to go around for her. Although I can't actually give anything else to Haley for the day. I'll be making cookies today. I like to make flower shapes in the spring. Oh, that's nice. So, how was your first night in the old cottage? I'd like to put earth crystal on my shelf. Please deliver it sometime today. I can't do that. This is what we want, but I can't get it yet. Hold on, I have an idea. I kind of want to buy some potato seeds, but I should wait till I have more money, because with this I can only buy 4. And we need a decent harvest before I can start buying others. Okay, you know what? I will buy 1 bean seed so I can put it in its place with what was lost. It'll be like very like out of place because it'll be producing at a different rate. But hey, we need all the help we can get. We need all the all the produce we can get. But anyway, how has everybody been? I've been fine. I got a haircut today. It's okay. I just wanted to get rid of my long hair because I don't like wearing a hairnet at work. It's just annoying to always put on. But other than that, things have been okay. I did get a raise, which, about damn time. You know, let's cut down some trees, just so I can get some more. I'm gonna need to start making more space, because that silo is gonna be very important. I don't know what type of farming I want to do. Like, I could do a little bit of everything, but I could also be like a specialist. Part of me wants to do something weird. It kind of goes against my own fears, like in real life. And that would be working on making a bee farm, making honey and stuff. I think that could be very interesting. Someone lived here once. I don't know. I just think that could be very interesting for me personally, because I don't talk about it that much to say for my friends, but I actually have a bit of a phobia with bees, mainly wasps. As I was a kid, I feared them all, even standard honeybees, but I know now the difference. Although killer bees, I have yet to run into any, or that at least not that I noticed, but I know killer bees are a lot more aggressive than honeybees, but I mean, killer bees live in my area technically. Like, they're all over the southern portion of the U.S. and they keep spreading. But yeah, what was it? I don't like. I've always had it because when I was a kid, I think it was like first grade or something. I don't know. I lived on the other side of town with my mom at this point. Anyway, outside I live next to my step. Okay, we live next to my stepdad's brother's house, and so if we set up a pool in the back or like in the back, I was there by myself because the others who were with me, I think it was like my brother and one of like my cousins, got out, and oh, an acorn. Um, as I was by myself, I didn't notice, but a wasp, at least a wasp. I feel like there were more. My memory could be playing tricks on me, but anyway, I got stung in the neck 3 times by them on the right side of my neck. I can still tell you where it was in the upper portion on the side, and like I saw in the mirror, like you see these 3 swollen spots, and it was all by the same black wasps. I saw one in the pool too. There was one dead in the pool when I know, or drowning in the pool. So it really, I was crying. I was in a lot of pain, but I was very scared. Of course, my family heard me crying and came to me right away, got me out, got me away from the bees. But even so, it just hurt like hell, and I've been scared of them since. I still sometimes will bolt it from a room if they're there. I will just zoom away because I don't want to be near one. It's because of that innate fear. I try not to kill honeybees. Like if I can get one to go out the door, I'll do that. But wasps, oh, I don't even want to deal. I want them dead. I have considered getting. I had an idea where if you can get a fake hornet's nest, you can set one up outside in the front or the back or just both. And most wasps will move. They'll move because they'll believe it, and they don't want to deal with hornets because hornets are way bigger than them, and they don't want to fuck with them. Anyway, the most I see here are like, okay, sometimes I'll see a black wasp, but I don't see them anymore. I don't see them where I live now, on the other side of town. It's mainly red wasps. Now, they're red paper wasps. They're literally the same thing as other wasps. Like the standard black one, they're the same thing. The only difference is just that it's red to be more menacing, to strike more fear. It's just, it's a natural thing. It's reverse camouflage. Because they want you to stay away from them, and it's smart. Nature is crazy. Evolution be like that sometimes. But yeah. Anyway, to quote Sun Tzu, you have to know. To beat your enemy, you must know your enemy. So I kind of studied up on some of them. That's how I learned about killer bees. I actually watched a documentary about these killer bee keepers. Not keepers, but they try to neutralize bees to make them they either knock them out, make them leave their area, or if they have to kill them, they won't use pesticides because they're far more painful for the bees, and they take longer. They say they'll use like soapy water, which is effective, drowns them instantly, pretty much, because soap clogs like where they breathe. But yeah, I probably should be talking about so much about bees, but yeah, just the story about why it'll trash. Anyway, yeah, I mean I have work tomorrow. I hate that I work on the weekdays now. I wanted to work on the weekdays, but now it's just. The old man takes the car sometimes, so I don't have a ride, and tomorrow I don't have a ride. Or I'm going to need one, otherwise I might not make it to work at all. I'm going to head back after I get this next. Alright, let's see what we got. You're not getting away, buddy. A bullhead, okay. Actually, I'm going to need one of those. Man, I can't wait to get the ring that lets you see in the dark. It just looks so much better, but it kind of like you have like a torch on you to see where you're going. If that makes sense. Anyway, if you're comfortable with it, I'd actually like to know what some of you guys have fears of, even if they are a little unusual. I think my fear of wasps and bees is a bit unusual, at least by my standards. I know to some it's probably understandable. Others I can see like why. There we go. Let's take a look at the weather tomorrow. Nope, no, I did not mean to do that. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. Excellent. Welcome to living off the land. This one's for you folks that start living in Stardew Valley. Check for spring onions southwest of town. I never checked the southwestern portion of town. Oh well. Man, I didn't even know you can do this. This is so cool. Alright, let's go to bed. Which I should be doing. Alright. It's a new day, but it's also a perfect time for me to stop recording because I need to test, see how the footage came out. Which I probably should have done before I moved on with the day, but let's hope it came out okay. I think it did. But also the audio. So anyway, I'm going to call it a session. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your time. I'll try to make sure this video is a little on the short end, like 10 minutes or something, but yeah. I bet you half this video is just going to be talking about the bees. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys next time.